Friday news sponsored by lebhobbies.com. Racing fast, made easy. Visit lebhobbies.com. Good afternoon, folks. So, before we get to the news, I'm going to talk about the cars I got. Just got a shipment of cars from Hornby, and I've not seen a more exquisite group of cars before. We'll start on this end. The new Aston. So, I'm really impressed with the finish on these cars. The Aston in particular, it's a matte finish. Can you see that there? Yeah. I mean, it doesn't really come. It's a little bluer maybe in the video. It's a matte finish. The finish on this is just absolutely exquisite. It's so crisp. Everything that's printed on here. Now I'm trying to figure out, are these water slide or a decal rather? That looks like, well, I can't even tell. If it's tampo printing, it's got to be some of the best I've ever seen. If it's a transfer, I think it's a transfer actually. I don't care if it's a transfer. Doesn't matter to me. The car is staggering. Inline, just like the other modern GT cars. Brand new Aston. Brand new BMW 330. Again, absolutely exquisite. The finish, the matte parts of this car, and I think this is transfer as well. Yeah, it's really hard to tell, but again, that's impressive if it is. Because, boy, this is just, well, anyway. M logo on the bottom. I love that they're doing this now. They started doing this last year when I was still there. DPR, of course. DPR, yes, on the Aston. Yeah, the BMW, it looks absolutely amazing. And yes, it's a British touring car. It looks fantastic. Okay, Tyrrell, Jackie Stewart car. Now, this is a little bit of an interesting thing. This car, and I thought the wing was broken. It's not. When it came in the box, the wing was off, which, whatever, pop it right back on. The interesting thing is the posts are uneven lengths. So the post can go deeper on one side than it can on the other. And I don't know if you can see that. Can you see that? No, not really. I apologize. I'll take more photos soon. This car, again, absolutely exquisite. Now, is it absolutely correct? I am not the one to tell you about that. I gotta think that they probably did some plotting with this with a 3D scanner to make sure that they got things correct. Regardless, this may be one of the best Formula One cars I've ever seen. The detail on this car, on the engine, is just, and even from the bottom, it's just absolutely outrageous. Outrageously good. And the gear mesh, I swear, do they put butter in there? It's so smooth. I can't believe it's not. I can't believe it's a gear. That's incredibly smooth. Wow, amazing. Okay, Posey, Challenger. I love it. My first time getting out of the box here. The colors look really nice. I'm glad they finally did this car, and adding to the Trans Ams, and obviously now the CUDA, which is going to be coming soon. Well, no, not soon. It's going to be coming this year. This year, not soon. I'm really glad they did this. This was a car that we discussed when I was there. The guy in charge, name is Simon, and I had a very brief conversation. I asked him, I said, did we ever do the 76 or just the other one, just the 77? He said, well, we just did the 77. I said, let's do the 76. Yeah, okay. There you go. 5-minute discussion. Boom. Great car. It's fantastic. Now, again, the finish on this car, on this AMG and this AMG, these are transfers. It's just amazing the quality of the finish on the car. DPR, yes. Everybody wants to know if it's got a DPR or not. It does. The cars look incredible. Inline, just like the other modern GT cars. It's just a great bunch of cars. And then the coffee. The coffee Boss. Not technically a Trans Am car. I don't really care. DPR. Sidewinder. This one is DPR and Sidewinder. The CUDA. DPR. Sidewinder. It's just the Javelin that's the outlier. Yeah, you know, but whatever. What are you going to do? Again, the Boss, the Mustang, looks absolutely incredible. How can you go wrong with that orange? That orange dough. Okay, so I also did get the Polestar Monoposto Formula One cars. Been a little bit of discussion about this car online, as some people might know. So there was an issue with the fronts not being on the ground. I took it apart. I actually changed this to the analog, what they're calling the analog chassis. And I put the analog chassis on it. I don't know why, I just felt like it, just to fiddle, frankly. This car is it's a really nice model. I'm really impressed with the gear mesh, with the double reduction rear end on the thing. And once I get it together, and once I get some laps on this, I will do a little more complete video. I know Harry Wise just posted a pretty thorough look at it. And if you're into modern Formula One, modern open wheel, these are a really great option. It's got a pod in there. You get some nice float. I rewired inside and moved things around just to get the chip out of there, or the quick disconnect out of there, because I don't need it. I'm never going to take the motor out of the thing. I'm sure the motor will last absolutely forever. Anyway, so a really fantastic group of cars that just showed up. It's great to get these so early in the year. You know, the 2021 cars are going to roll out as they get them done. We just have to be patient. There's some great stuff coming from them this year, coming from Scalextric and from Polestar this year. Although we actually haven't seen what Polestar is doing most of the year, which I'm sure will be very interesting to find out. Got to get this wing on straight here, and I got to get the little magnets to hold it in. Anyway, can't thank Hornby enough for sending some samples here. Going to be more photos posted, you know, throughout the next couple weeks on Home Racing World and some other sites. And now we're going to go to the news. A little afternoon cup of coffee here. Okay, sideways. Lamborghini in what can best be described as screaming green and yellow. Yeah, it looks fantastic. Group 5 Celica. It gets better and better. Couple photos. These photos were shown on their Facebook page. These cars look absolutely incredible. Sideways, like, you know, everybody recently. The finish on the cars is just absolutely incredible. Okay, 25th anniversary of Fly. Congratulations, Fly. Rafael Barrios has been posting photos on his Facebook page, which, you know, seems to be the only business page, I guess you'd say, that Fly has at the moment. But there's a whole bunch of photos that they posted. Subaru Legacy, and the same photo of the Ford Transit that we've seen before, and some other photos. There is McLaren M26. Yeah, boy, sign me up. And even more, sign me up, the 240. How have we gone this long without a 240Z in our lives? Now, I know there was the silver line, or there was it was the silver line. It was the resin one. No, it was the injection one, yes. But to have this done by Fly now, I'm sure they're going to do some rally versions of the car, and let's hope they do some street versions as well as some other racing versions. There were a lot of different racing versions of this car. We need more Japanese cars in the slot car market. I'm absolutely thrilled to see these. So that's brief news with new releases. I am going to be doing a video that is going to break apart pretty much the entire NSR catalog. Well, with the new cars, I'm not going to go over every page with gears and tires and things like that and wheels and things like that. But I will be doing a video showing, which you can see online. You can download it as a PDF from their Facebook page. I'm going to be uploading the photos to the LEB page. And just so the entire catalog is available there, page by page and in JPEGs. So anyway, folks, we made it through another week. Thanks for stopping by. See you all again soon.